went to see if he was awake.
They did not check tattoo.
Just say yes. They tattooed everyone.
Okay.
And
There's 9105.
Okay, I think you're done. So what we're going to ask you to do, when you're done, if you go around to the other side, and waiting is over there, and they're going to call you by number, so that's why you need that number to claim him again.
Okay.
Okay? I like it. Who's next?
This is Martha.
Hi, Martha.
Hi.
Your number is?
13.
13.
Her dog's got the tiniest little testicles, but you know, they're
So I was doing an orientation with all the volunteers and the folks here, the veterinarians, the technicians, and all of our volunteer helpers to actually introduce them to the idea of what zinc neutering is, and basically make sure that the whole team is coordinated. We want to make sure this is a safe event, but also understand the principles of how zinc neutering works as opposed to surgical castration, and actually get a flow for all of our team and all the dogs coming in. So we actually broke up into a registration area. We have a sedation area. We're going to come into 2 zinc neuter stations, and then the final station is where they get an NSAID, which is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, and a tattoo. They'll get reversed and then return to their guardians or owners.
this is our Charities' very first Zeuterin. And what that is we're zinc neutering about 75 dogs in one day using volunteer veterinarians and veterinary technicians as a donation from ARC Sciences and ARC Charities to the community of Indio. And of course to the Fantasy Springs folks who are here as sponsors.
Yeah, I think we've got a really good team assembled. We've got all our stations and we've got a good flow figured out, so we're ready for dogs to come in.
The Zeuterin is the only FDA-approved sterilant for male dogs. It is safe, effective, and permanent. And in clinical trials, we've completed over about 3,000 procedures so far. And our goal, obviously, is to help in the pet overpopulation problem. Communities around the country and around the world, actually, are in need of this kind of a product.
There you go. What do you think, huh? All right.
It's all right, Roscoe.
Byron, you're aware that this is a boy, right?
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Thank you.
Good boy. See? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. 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 Okay.
No, you're taking what
So
I would
measuring-
call like a lateral.
Well, so I'm measuring the width of the testicle at the widest point,
Okay, yeah.
and I'm getting 0.5 for my dose.
Oh, okay, that's the dose.
So traditional castration is obviously you go through surgery. Requires anesthesia, requires a lot more material, supplies, electricity, autoclave, sterile pack, sterile field, all this kind of thing. This is essentially gives you the same procedure so they can actually get sterilized with a simple injection. So the injection goes into each testicle. It's zinc gluconate neutralized with arginine and water, so it's a very safe compound. They don't have to go through anesthesia, so it's actually safer for the dog in that respect, and it's very quick. They come in, they get an injection, and then they get their procedure. They get a light sedation, reversed, and out the door they go, right back to their owners within 20 minutes to half an hour. And you'll notice I'm using a Lure lock syringe because we're changing needles, and so it's easier that you don't have the needle slide off that way. We're ready for injection. Now you want to hold this like a dart. So basically I reach up and use my thumb and my forefinger to actually push the injection in. And I feel for the testicle. My injection site's the cranial pole. I feel for the head of the epididymis as my landmark. Okay, so he's now zinc neutered. And then we can take him over. Lack of hair right here. And I just stretch the skin slightly. Okay. Got his tattoo.
You're famous. You're gonna get Zeuter. Oh
like this clinic. This is a good clinic.
You get to keep them.